3 clear signs Triple H has given up on Roman Reigns in WWE. At WWE Crown Jewel 2025, Roman Reigns suffered one of the most shocking losses of his career when Bronson Reed pinned him in an Australian street fight. The match was filled with chaos and interference from the Usos, but things took a dramatic turn when Jey Uso accidentally speared Reigns through a table. This costly mistake allowed Reed to capitalize and score the victory, leaving fans stunned. It's extremely rare to see Roman Reigns suffer a clean pinfall loss, especially after his historic run as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Once seen as the face of the company, the Tribal Chief now appears to be slipping down the card. Based on recent events, many believe that WWE's Chief Content Officer, Triple H, may have finally given up on Reigns. Here are 3 clear signs that the game has moved on from the head of the table. Number 3. Reigns' loss at Crown Jewel 2025. Roman Reigns' defeat at Crown Jewel 2025 could be seen as a major turning point in his career. Earlier in the year, Reigns picked up a strong victory over Bronson Reed at Clash in Paris. However, his failure to repeat that success in Saudi Arabia shows a noticeable shift in WWE's booking direction. What makes the loss even more concerning is that it came against a superstar who is still building his reputation. Bronson Reed, though talented, is far from being a fully established main event star. Losing cleanly to an up-and-coming competitor like Reed could indicate that Triple H no longer sees Reigns as the unstoppable force he once was. For years, Reigns dominated WWE's main event scene, portraying the ultimate heel champion. He was nearly invincible, with only a handful of clean defeats throughout his reign. However, this recent setback might signal that WWE no longer plans to present him as an unbeatable figure. Instead, it could be the beginning of a slow and deliberate transition away from his dominance. Number 2. Lack of compelling feuds. Another major sign that Triple H may have lost interest in Reigns is the lack of strong, engaging storylines involving the Tribal Chief. Since losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, Reigns has mostly been tangled in repetitive bloodline drama and lackluster rivalries. Following his return at SummerSlam 2024, Reigns reignited his feud with Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline 2.0. While the family conflict was intriguing at first, it eventually failed to capture the audience's imagination. The storyline became too predictable, lacking the emotional depth and excitement that once made the Bloodline saga must-watch television. More recently, Reigns found himself involved with Seth Rollins and The Vision. Although their history runs deep, the feud hasn't lived up to expectations. The storytelling feels recycled, and there's been little creative evolution in Reigns' character. Outside of this, he has had minimal involvement in new rivalries, and without fresh opponents, his momentum continues to fade. This creative stagnation suggests that Triple H may no longer see Reigns as a central figure in WWE's storytelling landscape. Once the company's cornerstone, Reigns now feels like an afterthought in his own narrative. Number 1. Roman Reigns no longer headlines premium live events. Perhaps the most glaring sign that Triple H has given up on Roman Reigns is his absence from the main event spotlight. In the past, every major WWE premium live event was built around Reigns. Whether it was WrestleMania, SummerSlam, or Crown Jewel, the Tribal Chief always closed the show. However, that's no longer the case. Over the past year, Reigns has been relegated to the opening matches or mid-card segments. Both his bouts at Clash in Paris and Crown Jewel 2025 kicked off the events instead of headlining them. For a performer who once symbolized dominance and star power, this change is telling. When a star of Reigns' caliber is no longer positioned in the main event, it usually means the creative team has shifted focus to newer talents. Triple H appears to be building the future around stars like Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Braun Breaker, while Reigns slowly fades from the spotlight.